We back. Fin-
We back.
Finally.
Finally, we miss y'all. Miss you, Rance.
I know, right?
Yes,
How you
listen.
doing?
I'm doing good. Look, dealing with the season change. The pup a little sick today, but I
Yeah.
found out it's something to do with the change of the season.
Oh yeah. So the dog's doing okay though, right? For
He's
the
doing
most part.
okay. We're gonna make sure we're gonna go to the vet in the morning for sure, for sure. But he got a little upset tummy and it's coming from little both ends right now. But
Okay. All right. We gotta
yeah,
make sure you gotta make sure you're good, all right?
exactly. You gotta make sure he good because woo, this my boy. You know he's the VIP on the show, Rance.
Yeah, I know, right?
He might like to make his weekly appearances.
Yeah. So we gotta make sure you're straight.
That's right.
So,
Got
so
to.
we back. We
We
back. We back. We back. We back. We back.
in the
Sorry,
building.
sorry, guys. You guys missed me last week or missed us last week.
Yes.
My daughter, she was ill, and so
Mhm.
I was on daddy duty. We had to take care of that, but we back now.
Yes. You hear that? Doing it, Rance, doing it, representing out there. Daddy do it. Single parent activity, doing it.
Yeah. So look, what we got going? What we got going on today, Yodi?
Look, I think it kind of going on what's happening right here. Stuff changing up. Look, the season trying to change up. The bodies change up. Look, it's time for a spring equinox to kick in. So I think a lot of things happen when these seasons change. We change.
Yeah.
Things change. We have to
You know
enforce.
what? Before we even go any further, I like that cut. I'm looking at that haircut.
Thank you, Rance. I was up in the thing. Up in the salon.
I'm peeping that cut. You know, turn to the side on me.
Change, and actually that you meant so the cut, change the cut. I'm working on the color. This is stage 2 of the color change. I've got a couple more stages to go. So it's how appropriate is today's show.
Okay. What we trying to achieve? Well, look. What light?
I think I'm gonna keep some nice highlights in it. Just kind of keep like a little more of a golden blonde type, not too bright, but now more rich with some highlights piping through. So give me some dimension. I feel like I need a little dimension in my life.
Okay. Y'all hear that? Listen, master stylist Yodi.
And Rance, I was in the mirror by myself getting it in. I was like, I wish I could sit. You know what? That's one thing I can wish I could click. I could be in your seat. You get me out nice.
Oh yeah, I definitely got to take care of you.
Please, I cannot wait to see you.
Yeah. So when we talking about the changes in the season, so positive season changes. So we're going into spring right now.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna tell you one thing that's happening right now with these seasons changing. I woke up. What was it about? I want to say about 2-3 nights ago.
Okay.
The roof of my mouth was itching. It was probably about like 3 in the morning. And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, man, why is my roof of my mouth itching? Then later on that day, my eyes were burning. I said, oh, allergies. So I had to go Zyrtec it up real quick, you know.
I know. Fix it. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy how the body like let you know when it's definitely about to happen, right?
Yeah.
Man, feeling better?
Oh yeah, I'm much better. You know, like I said, I jump on top of it. So as soon as I wake up, I pop a Zyrtec and I'm good for the day.
Okay. So that's it. So that's look, heads up, audience. You feel the roof of your mouth and eyes running, nose running. Look, you ever do that little thing with your throat, like some kind of like?
Nah, I'm not doing all that.
What in the world? I'm hearing? What is going on? Oh my allergies.
Digging in your ears and all that type of stuff. I ain't doing all that.
Look, that's a true sign for a season. Spring is here.
Exactly.
So we gotta change up things. So you think like with the change in allergies, you think that people should definitely like increase more water during the change of these seasons in their bodies?
Yeah, I definitely try to increase my intake in terms of the fluids. So I try.
Okay.
A gallon. I try a gallon, Yodi. I try. You know?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I try. You know, but
yes.
You know, I might not make it, but if at least if I try a gallon, I know I'm gonna drink a lot of water that day anyway. Period. So yeah, I just try to keep my fluids going and make sure I intake a lot of water. That's definitely very important. Yeah. You know what? To be honest with you though, some good spring cleaning.
Rance.
Helps some good old fashioned rolling up the sleeves.
Yes.
And, I have to do a little traveling, so
Okay.
once I get back, that's on my to-do list.
Okay.
Me and the kids, we're gonna go get some cleaning supplies together.
Okay. Get it together. Snatch order.
We're gonna start there first. That good old spring cleaning.
You know what? That's the best. I think that's one of the best things about the change of the season is like when you mention it, like you get the allergies and I guess all the dust bunnies hanging around. But once you do the spring cleaning, that kind of take it out the air. So that's one major change I think a lot of people gravitate to. And I definitely, when I find myself like I've been doing this recycle and purging thing, I'm like that. I think was an indication for me. It's time to get these clothes out of the warm clothes away and donate some things. Get this house ready for some lightweight clothes and and cleaning.
I need to start practicing it. I need to get rid of all my winter clothes and pack them up. I don't do that. I'm not gonna lie, Yodi. I don't do that. I just shove them over to the side in the closet.
He's like, I'll get to that later. later for that.
Winter boots are still down there, like that's just pushed over to the side.
And more of the summer shoes and kicks and sneakers.
I gotta do better. I'm gonna come down and take some lessons. All right.
Listen, I'm trying. If it wasn't for like these shoe boxes and things like that, I just, and when you press for space, it kind of force you to do that. It's good, Rance. You got to do it now. But you know what's so crazy though? Even though we do change, but some people still push the winter boots through the spring and summertime.
Well, you kind of I guess you want to consider that what kind of somewhat southeast.
Southeast, yeah, kind of southeast.
Yeah, so what y'all rocking the Timberlands and
You know what, Rant? Being for real, listen, the dirty South, they pushing the Timbs with the shorts, or the short shorts too. And I should go like, okay, I see that.
Yeah, seriously.
But I like to stay cool. I like to. I get hot. I already in the wintertime I'm getting hot. I said, so I want to stay cool. So my clothes gonna be real sheer and lightweight.
You kind of got any ideas in terms of like what your projection is on your fashion? What look you going for?
Oh yes.
Head into the season change.
Rant, less is best. I definitely have been thinking about that, like, and looking at these clothes and going through them. I said, you know what? I want something that's gonna keep me cool because my body is already hot. It is gonna be hot outside. I want something that's gonna cool me down. So some linen type vibes, some cotton linen blend, that type of thing. And
what I've been noticing?
What's that?
With in terms of like how the fashion is changing again.
Uh-huh.
The look that I'm seeing come back around now is more of like a 90s look.
Yes.
Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that with the real.
Yeah, it's like the big baggy jeans.
Yeah, the big baggy jeans. Come on.
Yeah. Now listen, I'm not doing those big old gown like house t-shirts. I'll pass on those.
That means the ones that drop down your legs, up right above your knees.
No, I'm not doing those.
No, they can keep that now. They can keep that.
But I've been noticing that. I was doing a little shopping and I was like, okay, they're bringing back those big jeans again and all that. But,
big jeans. And like the skateboarder vibe.
Yeah. You know what? That's probably what it is.
Skateboarder vibe. And even the shorts, they're the shorts is more lean and kind of tapered. Now they kind of full too. Yeah. And kind of much longer.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
They're getting the Jordan vibes again.
Oh, there it is, Rance. There it is. When the Jordan vibes come. Oh my, you remember those suits? Oh my gosh. Those suits with the jackets that hung way down.
I would never. I'm not doing that.
You said that's a change you definitely not implementing to your spring wardrobe.
That one's gonna pass me by, all right?
And I'm saying like suits with shorts, like the shorts with the jacket kind of vibe that's going on. I said, okay, spring is really kicking in. I said, well, it's cool though, but some things I just won't delve into.
Nah. So I have been doing something with the changing of the season. I have been tightening up a little bit because I know that the summer's coming. Mm-hmm. So of course I had to change my diet somewhat because it's like, all right, now we're going to start showing a little bit more skin. So
yes,
I'm trying something new, Yodi. I'm trying something, some intermittent fasting this season.
Really? Now tell me about that, Rance. Because I
Okay,
hear.
so with the way that I have it, my day scheduled out, I only eat for, in a specific time frame.
Okay. Okay.
So I try to do about 16 hours on with the fast,
Okay.
somewhat. So what I do is I start my fast at 7 p.m.
Okay.
and let it run all the way until 1 p.m. the next day. So my eating window is from 1 p.m. to 7.
Okay.
And I probably do roughly about just like 2 meals and
Okay.
a protein shake or something like that.
Okay.
Sometimes a meal and the protein shake.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so with the intermittent, so within that 1 to 7 p.m. time frame, you're able to eat. But after that, you're just only doing like liquids, like drinking, like
Yeah.
is it just water or is it like any kind of liquid, like a smoothie or anything like that? Or
No, I stay away from smoothies or anything like that. Now, if I do a smoothie, it'll be between the time of 1 and 7.
okay, okay,
Yeah, but on my fasting time, it's just tea. It's either tea, coffee, or water. So of course the coffee is in the morning. So
okay,
I'll probably just do some tea at night or something like that.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so that helps, like with the intermittent fasting, that's also like cleansing, but it also
Exactly.
like,
You know, it kind of somewhat resets your body. I've been noticing it helps with my focus also. So you deny your flesh. So
right,
it does. It helps with your focus.
okay,
Burn a lot of energy. Actually, you know what? In the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, Yodi. In the beginning, when I first started, it was a little rough.
okay, okay.
So
I can't imagine it.
yeah, it was a little rough, but my body is beginning to adjust to it. So I feel funny if I actually eat after 7.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed in the morning I feel a little different if I actually eat past 7. If I go past 7 and I eat.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
So
try to stick to it.
how long, like when you're starting, let's say if somebody want to put that as a change for this season, they want to do some intermittent fasting and I guess for a whole bunch of like reasons of cleansing and detoxing and mentally like discipline, how long of a period or how long do you do the intermittent fasting? Is it a month or?
Yeah, I would probably say, actually, I would say, okay, so first of all, I would say do your research.
Okay.
Don't do it on the account that Rance said do it. I'm not a doctor. Let's clear that up first, all right? I'm just telling you something that I'm trying, all right?
Right.
Let's clear all that up first. But I will say, if you do decide to try it, I would say probably give it about a week, and just see how your body reacts to it.
Okay.
And weigh yourself. If you're trying to do it for weight loss purposes, it depends on why you're trying to do it. Also.
Okay, so that's what I was going to get to next. So what's the why behind the intermittent fasting?
Exactly.
What's the why?
Exactly. So for me it was I wanted to shed a couple pounds. Not too much, but just shed a few pounds. In the gut area.
Okay.
So.
Why do weight always got to go in the middle?
Hey, because that's when we pick up weight, Yodi. That's why.
In the middle, Moni, in the middle.
Y'all women, y'all concerned about your hips and butt, the legs.
Yes.
We talk, it's our stomach for us. That's what we
just
don't
go right in the middle. Look right there, and I'm like, what in the world? But it's interesting, like for men, do you see that with men start working out that in some cases, men, their bodies like snatch back quicker than women's, like a female?
That's not always the case now. I've seen some they snap right back. But,
snap right back. Okay.
But I do agree. In more cases than most men, they do kind of jump right on back in,
Yes.
Yeah. But you know what? You'd be surprised though, just a few changes in terms of like what you putting on that fork. That's the biggest difference.
Putting on that fork. Right.
Yeah.
That's true. And you know what? My issue is like I need to add more protein to my diet, more protein, muscle building things. Because I'm lean because I walk with him, but I got a little jiggle. I'm like, no, not for what I want to wear this summer. I don't need that. I'm trying to like tighten up a little bit. I don't want no 6-pack, maybe a 2. So just
hold on. Why women always say that? I don't want.
because I don't want it to be.
I'm afraid
But
to look muscular.
yeah, I mean, I want the physique. I want to look physique, like, oh, nice, perfect, nicely toned. Now, I used to have, when I ran track, I used to have a nice little six pack.
Okay.
But I don't know. I ain't seen that in a long time. I ain't seen it in a long time. But I do.
Look, do you get out in the garden during the season change? When the seasons change?
You know, Rance, I find myself like going to farmers markets and stuff like that. Farmers market. One of my friends have a garden, and she has like herbs and things in it, tomatoes and all types of things. Go over there and pick that stuff. But I found myself going to more like the farmers market, getting more of my fruits and vegetables from an actual farm.
Okay.
Grocery store and market.
Just more fresher fruits and more fresh produce.
Yes, yeah. definitely for the produce, and definitely it's more fresh than the grocery store. Because I don't know here lately. It's like when I buy it out of the market, it goes bad too fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's up with that? But the price keep going up. That's changing.
Yeah.
The price is changing.
Yeah.
Up.
Everything.
Please, literally everything. We're
not gonna talk about the gas. So.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I was doing a little self-care earlier today, and that was a conversation. Get my manicure and nails done. That they was talking about the prices of gas. $4.50.
What?
$4.50, $4.25. Those are the numbers I kept hearing being tossed around. I said, for a gallon of gas.
You know, we still in the high threes. So
okay, so darn it, I was like, why North Carolina got a higher? I'm coming up there. Look, shoot me some gas, Rance.
Well, you are out east, so
okay,
things are more expensive. So
that's true. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to make sure I activate go to my Costco and fill up, because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that vitamin D is important too. Out here in this when these seasons change, and just try to get out here and get some of this sun on our face. Yeah. Get outside and.
Yes.
Do you like to work out outside?
I do, Rant. I do. I like to do it a lot. I go outside. I'll do my walking out there. I'm gonna try something a little different this year. I'm gonna actually take my yoga mat, not just do yoga outside. I'm gonna take my mat out with my weights. And just go to a little park and take my little hand weights and kind of do it. And I think it'll kind of motivate me, because I've seen a lot of people doing that during the pandemic and after the year after pandemic. And I was like, hey, and it seemed like, well, there were a lot of people, and they were happy and getting that vitamin D and working out. When you mention that, that's going to be a big plus for me. So I look forward to challenging myself to do that, take that approach, go outside with my mat, my weights, and just get it in.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites right there. I try different parks. So I have a truck, a pickup truck.
Mm-hmm.
So in the back of my pickup truck, I have a crate, and in my crate it has like all my workout stuff.
Nice.
So in the summertime, I just try different parks. If I don't know, yo, I just kind of have one of those things where it's like I have to change the scene. So it's like
I'm with you, Rance, because it's like if you keep doing the same thing over, you kind of
that's like
you lose your motivation.
Let me go find me another park to go to or something.
Right. Here come my nightly train.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a change for the season. Do it early in the morning to wake somebody else who can get outside. But I'm still doing the kickboxing thing.
You say you're doing the kickboxing?
Still doing kickboxing.
Really?
I kind of got off for a few weeks when they had this little back-to-back storms on the weekend. So I kind of got myself motivated this weekend. I'm going back in. I'm doing 3 days in all this week and going forward. So 3 days in, 50 minutes, do that. And then from there, I come here, chop it up, get a good meal. And I'm going to really look into the intermittent fasting, because I'm definitely interested in that. Because there's some things I want to cleanse, not physically, but just mentally and spiritually. I want to kind of do a change up on some things, and so I think that'll be a good.
You know what? And the cool thing about that is you don't feel like you're depriving yourself of a lot of different foods, so you can still eat. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know what happened, y'all, but we lost Yodi. I think she's gonna chime back in. Yeah. But while she's coming back in, we're still at that time right now where we can kind of go into the edge segment. So on the edge segment, the product of the week this week is the Curl and Lock Gel. On this week's Edge segment, we're highlighting TCM Man Code 101 Curl and Lock Gel. Apply using your fingertips or a wide tooth comb, working from the root to the tips of the hair. For the twist out look, use medium to high heat, twisting the hair with a sponge in a circular motion. To complete your look, use your fingertips to separate the twist locks and style it as desired. TCMlifestyle.com, TCM Man Code 101 Curl and Lock Gel.
I tell you what, this darn technology. Look, technology is crazy. I love it, but oh my goodness, I think what's going on, this crazy.
But you know what? It was perfect timing. It was perfect.
Was it? Okay.
Timing because soon as you went out, we went right into the Edge segment. So
that's perfect. Oh, that's so perfect. I say what? Look, I just think, look, here we go with the change. Got to change some things. Oh my gosh!
This is the last point that we could kind of talk about a little bit when the seasons change. And
okay.
This is something we talked about. I guess when we first started, but
yeah.
And when the seasons change, I noticed. Well, one thing that I like to do also is I like to do a little self-reflection when the seasons change. Mm-hmm. That's a really good thing to do also. Just to kind of gauge as far as like where you were just when you started the beginning of the year. Well, we already 2 months in, right?
Yes, we are 3 months in.
Yeah. So, hey.
That's a good point, Rance, coming in, because as we kicked off the podcast, it was at the top. We're talking about things that we're implementing for the year and creating new habits. So this will be a good time to check in, and whatever we're doing or not doing, we can go ahead and put that into the change to actually make it something that comes full force for us to go about this new season, new things, new beginnings. I kind of like to look at seasons like that. It's an opportunity for something new.
So let me ask you real quick, are you staying on course?
Rance, I'll be honest, I kind of deviated. The part I have deviated with was the part of my reading. I kind of put that aside, but I still do my audio. Actually talking with a therapist about some things. I'm going to wean away from that because I feel like I've gotten what I needed from that and understanding, and I'm going to put that focus in on my personal physical working out, pour myself back into that, my cooking and making sure I eat well, and the cleansing and decluttering mentally and with physical settings around me. Okay. So kind of fell off the train a little bit on a couple places, but I'm on track on the other side.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good myself, so I've been pretty much staying on course. You know what? I will say I'm in agreement with you as far as the reading piece. I haven't been on my reading like I would like to, so I got to get back. I definitely have to change that up and try to find some time, a little downtime somewhere where I can kind of catch a good read. Yeah.
Yes. So we're gonna kind of tap in on where we can put that back into our agenda, because even though I guess it would count, and it does count if I'm doing the audio books and listening to it. It kind of, but it makes a difference when you pick up the actual paper book. Yeah. You flipping a page and you got your book and your pen and your journal, you're writing your notes down. So that's the difference. But definitely want to get back into that, tapping onto that, and get back into my regular routine. Like this is the week of kicking that back off. So I'm embracing this good change, and I think this is a good. And now you've brought about something new, and I've wondered about it, but never really tapped in, kind of to delve in understanding intermittent fasting. So I'm gonna definitely research that and see how I can tie that in, because I do, like I said, I want to do some cleansing and embrace this new year with something refreshing, reinventing ourselves, I guess.
Let me finalize this right here with this last question to you, Yodi.
Okay.
So check this out. So when the seasons change, right?
Right.
With the winter months, I know that there are certain things that you should do in terms of maintenance for your skin, for your hair. What are some things that can be done or that should be done, or that you would recommend going into the spring and summer months?
I definitely recommend, because we're switching seasons, our skin is definitely going to change. I like to tie in like getting a good deep cleansing facial, put that in the regimen. And this on the salon side and the barber salon and barber grooming salon side, definitely like a good detoxifying of the scalp. Um, deep conditioning the hair, maybe get some hydration treatments, some steam treatments for the hair, and heck, then take it to a whole nother level, change the color up, change up the cut, because I think it makes you feel revitalized when you do these type things. And I think that's good for the preparing the skin and the hair for the warmer months, because in the colder months, we got all these extra moisturizers on just to stay moisturized. But then I think that in the summertime, because it's much hotter, we need to switch it up and tie in these regimens to make sure that we actually are prepared for the summer season, like the moisturizing of the hair, the skin, and because we got to make sure the sun. I'm a big believer, like watching like what's happening. The sun is closer to the earth at that point too, and that way you got to protect that skin. So wearing sunscreens and things like that.
Yeah, those are some good points, and I definitely agree. So, yeah, that was good. So,
thank you. So is it the same too, Rance, like in the grooming salon side, like for men when they come in and the season's changing? Because I know you look, it's not just a haircut at your spot. It's a whole total grooming service package that they get. The facial.
Well, you know what? For the guys, I would just say, like, continue to do the same things that you do. Men, we are so simple. So continue to do the same things that you normally do year round. I would definitely say, but I would say increase, or definitely increase with certain things. Definitely make sure that you're using, instead of soaps, make sure you're using a face wash and moisturizer. Same thing you do in the wintertime. You want to do some of it, you want to do during the spring and summer months. For some of the guys with those things, just some of the simple things. A good moisturizer, a good facial cleanser. In terms of like the scalp, condition the hair also outside of just shampooing it, and make sure you're actually using shampoo as opposed to soap. It's the simple things for us guys. Hey, look.
Let me get this bar soap and just put on my scalp.
Hey, seriously.
It happens, right?
Yeah, seriously. So, hey, look, this was a good show.
Yes, it was.
We were going, like I said, we just wanted to talk about something lighthearted and something that something just fresh,
Just fresh.
And going into the new seasons. And so,
that's right.
I enjoyed you, Yodi.
I enjoyed you as well, Rance. I appreciate this, and I'm going to definitely check into all the tips and points you share with me about the intermittent fasting, and just kind of reinforce the things we mentioned in our show. It's always a great honor and pleasure when we get to connect on our Monday 7 p.m. podcast, bring in some great information to our audience, and it's just so good to just to hear your voice. And kind of it makes the whole week those points we drop. It's make the week go by fast, and we help remind our customers too. So I appreciate you.
Absolutely. And so until we meet next time, guys.
Yes. Change is good.